So now, after all the very warm pleasantries, we are now going to start our formal meeting, our formal 24th Rotary Peace Award ceremonies, as we call our life-changing president, Rage Lorca from the Rotary Club of Makati, San Lorenzo, to call this event to order.
With the power vested in me by the Rotary Club of Makati, San Lorenzo, I now call this 2022 Rotary 3830 Peace Awards ceremony to order.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of God and pray fervently for the blessings of peace in our communities, in our nation and this troubled world. Particularly, let's pray for Ukraine, that peace may reign there instead of hatred and violence. And please join us in the prayer of Saint Francis. No audio.
Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, there is darkness, there is sadness, joy. Oh, divine master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it's in giving that we receive, and it's in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it's in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen.
And may those powerful words resonate in our hearts as we seek for peace. So let us now join and show our respect and love for our country by singing our national anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, tewas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong bagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iimig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Lumang ang araw ng walang pagsikap, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
And now I would like to call our Rotarian and lady spouse of our past District Governor Edwin Avcilius no other than Carmen Absilius to deliver the welcome remarks.
Good afternoon, honored guests and fellow Rotarians. May I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the Rotary District 3830 Peace Awards 2022. We are pleased to work with all of you in honoring Rotary Peace Advocates for the past 22 years. This celebration of peace, the annual Rotary Peace Awards, was instituted by the Makati clubs of then Rotary International District 3810. It was spearheaded by Dream Governor, Governor Sonny Coloma, and the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo in 1999. The award gives recognition to persons who embody Rotary's club ideals of peace, fellowship, and world understanding, and whose actions and advocacies promote peace through the selfless service to humanity. Thank you all for coming and joining us here today to honor the recipient of the 2022 Rotary District 3830 Peace Awards, past Rotary International Director Rafael G. Echanova, or Paeng as he is fondly called. We would like to extend our gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. District 3830 life-changing Governor, Governor Joji Tan, life-changing President, President Ray John Lorca, Peace Awards committee members, headed by past President Maridel Villavicencio. A very warm welcome to all of you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you all for spending your precious time with us. A pleasant afternoon to everyone.
Thank you, Rotarian Carmen, for that very warm welcome speech. By the way, I am your host for today's event, the 24th Rotary Peace Award Ceremony. I'm past President Cynthia Reyes. And now to formally acknowledge our dignitaries, Rotary friends, and fellow Rotarians, I would like to call on the statuesque beauty from our club, Treasurer, past President Rowena Jing Sarao, to do the honors.
Yes, good afternoon to everyone. We would like to welcome our dignitaries and guests. We start off with our life-changing governor, Dr. Maria Jocelyn Joji Tan.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gov. Past District Governor Herman Gamboa of 3830. Past District Governor Danny Yu of 3810. Past District Governor Joey Benedicto of 3830. Past
Good
District Governor.
Good
afternoon, Gov.
Good
Past
afternoon.
Past District Governor Sonny Coloma of 3830, Gov. Past District Governor Fabi Enriquez of 3800. Past District Rosie Go of 3810. Past District Governor Mike Lirio of 3820. Past District Governor JP Kadaing of 3790. Past District Governor Dan Espinosa of 3780. Past District Governor Boyet Limon of 3830. Past District Governor Josie Ang of 3810. Past District Governor Connie Beltran de Venecia of 3810. Past District Governor Jesnick Dao of 3790. Past District Governor Oyan Villanueva of 3790. Past District Governor Dulce Coyuquiat of 3780. Past District Governor Ernie Choa of 3810. Past District Governor Chitli Hauco of 3820, Gov. Past District Governor Sue Santa Maria of 3810. Past
Good
District
afternoon.
Governor Ray Castillo of 3820. Past District Governor Sammy Pagdilao of 3780. Past District Governor Ed Absilius of 3830 and his spouse, Lady Carmen Absilius. Past District Governor Al Montesilio past District Governor Ador Tolentino, also of 3830, and our very own immediate past District Governor Maria Concepcion Chacha Camacho of 3830. Also, District Governor-elect Mildred Bitangcol of 3830. And also Lady Yvonne Kwan, spouse of our late PDG Robert Kwan, and Miss Marie Concepcion Yang, district officers, life-changing presidents, past presidents, charter presidents, our sister clubs, Rotary clubs of Taipei, Capital, Hong Kong Taipo, Chinatown, Makati East, Santo Tomas, Batangas, Metro East Taytay, Bacolod Central, and Central Davao, Rotarians, Rotaries, Rotarians, Rotaractors, friends, and guests. We would also like to welcome PDG Pepito A.R. Bengzon and PDG Billy Villarreal, both of 3830. Also, we would like to give a warm welcome to the Echanova family. Welcome to our RCMSL's 24th Rotary Peace Award ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Past President Jing. I just want to joke that with all the presence of all those illustrious governors, past governors and future governors, it seems like a discon. But now, I would like to say, over the past 23 years, we have had the pleasure and the honor of recognizing and paying tribute to those distinguished individuals who have selflessly and tirelessly contributed to promoting peace in the workplace, in the community, in our nation, or in the world. So let us now take a walk down memory lane and meet all of our past Rotary Peace Laureates.
Think about the generations and to say we want to make it a better place for our children and our children's children, so that they know it's a better world for them, and think if they can make it a better place.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love, and this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are needs for dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. this bliss we cannot feel. There are dreams, we stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always not enough for us growing. Make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are needs for dying if you care enough for living. Make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we weren't conceiving will reveal a joyful face. And the world we want to live in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling them when this earth crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see that this world is heavenly, be God's love. Let it fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. So the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are needs for dying if you care enough for living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are needs for dying if you care enough for living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. Make a better place for you and for me. The world we live in, for our children.
That is the most heart-tugging emotional presentation I have witnessed. There is no better or a more fitting individual to introduce our 24th Rotary Peace Laureate than this very extraordinary woman, dynamic Rotary servant leader, a peace advocate, ardent peace advocate, who has established and cherished long years of close personal and Rotary relationships with the family and the Peace Laureate himself. I am referring to no other than, actually, this lady considers our Peace Laureate a mentor, a friend, family friend, and personal friend, service partner, even her conscience. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call our immediate past district governor, Concepcion Chacha Camacho, to do the honors of introducing Rafael Paing Hechanova, the 24th Rotary Peace Laureate.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The
Good
Echanova
afternoon.
siblings, Rena, Rafi and Gina, Raisa and Rihanna, and Raf and the other apos of our Prid Paing. My fellow Rotarians, my colleagues in the Philippine College of Governors, and our beloved guests, good afternoon to all of you. The task of introducing our honoree this year is both an honor and great privilege. I know this one will be difficult, as finding the perfect words to describe a great man is not easy. This is the 24th year this award has been presented by the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo and District 3830 and District 3810 then. It remains one of the most and the highest honors in Rotary's area of focus, peace and conflict resolution, recognizing the person in our community whose work has had a truly outstanding impact in the lives of many to promote peace. As an awards committee member for several years, I can tell you that the nominees and the past peace laureates were some of the most incredible, hardworking, and compassionate people I have had the pleasure of knowing. However, our 2022 Peace Laureate stood out for his remarkable achievements. He has made an inestimable contribution to our community and to Rotary International for over 50 years of work in his private and Rotary life, working to improve the lives of our fellow men and guiding current and future Rotary leaders. Prid Paing has gone on to become the epitome of our Rotary motto, service above self. A quote from Benjamin Franklin, "Well done is better than well said," reminds me of Prid Paing. He was a man of few words, but his actions of love spoke volumes. He is formidable in size, in influence, in intellect, deserving of our respect and admiration. At the heart of who he is and what he stands for is love, understanding, compassion, and care for humanity. His legendary generosity was demonstrated when he became the first Filipino Rotarian to be inducted as an Arch Plum Society member in 2010. I have had the absolute honor of working with him in our district and learning from him and being inspired by him. And I cannot be happier to see him honored here this afternoon. This afternoon is a testament to how loved and important Prid Paing was in many of our lives. Hafsat Abiola, a Nigerian human rights advocate, once said, "Peace comes from being able to contribute the best that we have and all that we are toward creating a world that supports everyone. But it is also securing the space for others to contribute the best that they have and all that they are." That is Prid Paing. That is how he has positively influenced many of us to become the best Rotarians that each one of us can be by his example. Always mindful that love for others is what Rotary is. At the end of the day, it's not what he had or even what he had accomplished. It's about how he has lifted up so many to become better, how he had inspired so many of us Rotarians to become better servant leaders. It's about giving back. And so, without further ado, let us watch this video to know more about the legendary Mr. Rotary, past RI Director Rafael Paing Gamboa Echanova.
For Paing Hechanova, life has been a ball and more, and his life's wheel still keeps on turning, from his sports passions to his love of family, his professional career, but most especially his love for others, shown even more through the civic organization he holds dear, the Rotary. Paing was born on July 8, 1928 in Haro, Iloilo, to Dr. Manuel Villalobos Hechanova and Montserrat Ledesma Gamboa, the third among 9 children. Paing grew up during the turning point of Philippine history, shaping and molding his career and aspirations. His passion for basketball began when he was 10 years old, playing all the way through high school in Colegio de San Agustin and graduating a salutatorian. Because of his merits, he was offered a half scholarship at the University of Santo Tomas, where he took up architecture. He also became part of the university varsity basketball team, the UST Glowing Goldies, where he began to make his mark as master of defensive basketball, owing his training from his coach and mentor, Hermenegildo Her Silva, Sitius Altos Fortius, and faster, higher, and stronger indeed did Paing's basketball career fly. With dogged determination, he was able to ace both his studies and basketball throughout college. This opened doors for Paing to participate in bigger basketball playing fields. Among the most notable, he became co-captain of the Philippine national team at the Finland Summer Olympics 1952 and made history with the Eco Painters team and the Mika League in 1953 to 1955 by winning 7 national championships in a row and running up a 40-game winning streak. While acing basketball, Paing made sure his architecture practice never took a back seat. He worked practicum for 2 years in the office of architect Mel Calderon in Escolta and practiced basketball at night. He passed the board, and shortly after, Paing partnered with his classmate Humberto Lamuglia to form Hechanova and Lamuglia Architects, paving the way for quality designed homes and buildings within San Lorenzo Village, Bel Air Village, Magallanes Village, and Forbes Park, to name a few projects. After 24 years as an architect, Paing joined Concepcion Industries as he served under various departments from distribution to credit and collection, treasury advertising, and finance. Paing made several milestones for the company. In 1988, he was asked to be chairman of the board of RFM Corporation after serving as board member since 1971. The company entered into its first golden years from 1986 to 1994, largely because of Paing's sound decision-making and accomplishments. Among them was the ice cream venture of RFM that gave birth to Selecta. Indeed, Paing made a mark in the business world, and in spite of his success, he always kept what mattered most, keeping his marriage and his family. Paing was introduced to Meli Concepcion, the only daughter of Jose Concepcion Sr., by a common friend in the early 1950s. She was then a Slim's fashion model and social figure. From then on, the two knew they were the one for each other, and so did many of their friends. 11 months after their wedding came the birth of their firstborn, Rena Elizabeth, on November 12, 1955. 3 years later came their son Rafael Jr., whom they nicknamed Rafi. Next came Raisa, their second daughter.
Was made for me and you.
and the youngest of the four, Rihanna. Fast forward to this day, all four of the Hechanova children have carved their own careers and raised their own families. Everything they value in life and whatever success they enjoy, they owe to their parents who have raised them with good values and giving importance to time spent together and strengthening their character.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
During the 70s and the 80s, Paeng also began to get involved in different sports and civic organizations. He joined the local Rotary Club of Makati and later became club president at the age of 44, only after 5 years of being inducted as member. He also became president of the Manila Golf and Country Club and the Manila Polo Club, board member, and then eventually president of the Forbes Park Association and head of various trade and business associations. Meanwhile, in 1975, basketball also came back to Paeng's life as he organized with 7 others the Philippine Basketball Association, or PBA, the first professional basketball league in Asia, and also headed MICA, the country's premier amateur basketball league. But no matter how busy things got with his sports and career endeavors, it was clear that Paeng had newfound passion which he would continue to nurture: his love for others through the Rotary.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
As Paeng kicked off his term as District Governor for RI District 3820 in Rotary year 1979 to 1980, it began an era of his renewed dedication to serve and help others. Truly, Paeng was faithful to the credo of Rotary, service above self. His Rotarian journey from being member, club president, district governor, and varying capacities as RI director are chronicled in this new book, with colorful memoirs, excerpts from speeches, details of memorable local and international projects, and other significant chapters of Rotary where Paeng has been gratefully part of. Lastly, the book offers a peek into Paeng's own life story, with a brief biography, and at the same time also gives readers the history of the Rotary organization itself.
When you feel afraid, love one another.
Even with his numerous accomplishments in his personal career, and as a Rotarian, Paeng always says that he hasn't achieved much. At the end of the day, Mr. Rotary indeed still stays grounded even after all he has been doing for others. He also remembers to seize the day with those he loves most, no matter what, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions with his family and loved ones near with as much gusto and joy as he could muster. For Paeng, no moment must be spent in vain. Every second counts, and every second must be spent in love.
Thank you so much for that wonderful and beautiful presentation. So if Rotary exists today, if the Rotary Peace Awards exist today, it is because of the determined initiative of our past president and the current chairperson of the Rotary Peace Awards, no other than Maridel Villavicencio, who will now do the honor of reading the citation.
Rotary District 3830, in grateful recognition of his distinguished leadership and selfless contributions of over 50 years in promoting peace through service,
undertaking significant humanitarian initiatives anchored on the Rotary ideals. The global campaign to eradicate polio on the onset of the first 3H grant, the water, sanitation, and health pilot programs in the Philippines, benefiting countless communities. The establishment of the Mat Caparas Scholarship Fund, his distinction as the first Filipino Rotarian member of the Arch Clump Society, exemplified his commitment to Rotary's mission and vision. His legacy of a life lived on the core values of integrity and selfless service will inspire Rotarians to pursue peace through his maxim, love for others is what Rotary is. Hereby confers the 23rd Rotary District Peace Award upon Rafael Paing G. Hechanova, past Rotary International Director, 1996-1998, and past District Governor, District 3820, 1979-1980. Given this 26th day of February 2022, signed by Dr. Maria Jocelyn L. Tan, District Governor of 3830 Rotary Year 2021-22, Architect Ray John M. Lorca, President of the Rotary Club of Makati, San Lorenzo, and Maria Adelica B. Villavicencio, Chairperson, Rotary 3830 Peace Award.
Thank you so much, Past President Maridel. And now for the official conferment of the Rotary Peace Award, may I call on our life-changing President, Rage Lorca, and our beloved Governor, Dr. Jocelyn Tan, to do the honors.
Thank you, PP Maridel and PP Cynthia. So in behalf of the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo, as President and together with my life-changing Governor, Joji Tan, it is our honor to confer 2022 District 3830 Peace Awards to Prid Rafael Paing G. Hechanova. Fellow Rotarians and guests, please join me in welcoming our District 3830 life-changing Governor, Dr. Maria Jocelyn Joji Tan.
Greetings to the Hechanova family. Special shout out to Rena, Rafi, past President Raisa, Rihanna, and grandchildren and spouses of the children, past district governors, district officers, life-changing President Ray John Lorca, and other life-changing presidents, Peace Awards committee members of the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo, headed by past President Maridel Villavicencio, and Membership Assistant Governor Cynthia Reyes, fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen. The very first time that I attended a Rotary International Convention was during the occasion of the 100-year anniversary of Rotary International in Chicago. I was the president of my club then. We were called the Batch of Centennial Presidents. About 20,000 Rotarians trooped to Chicago that fateful week in June of 2005. For all of us, it was a sentimental journey to the home state of the first Rotary Club and of our founder, attorney Paul Harris. I still remember like it was only yesterday, the energy and excitement that filled the plenary hall on the opening day of the Rotary International Centennial Convention. Rotarians of all shapes, sizes, and nationalities resplendent in their national costumes, holding up miniature flags of the country they represented, filled the hall. Word got out and around that we should be seated 30 minutes earlier so as not to miss the show of a Rotary lifetime. As I held my breath, waiting for the grand event to unfold, the lights dimmed. The hall went silent, and then a single spotlight lit up and focused on one man at the rear of the auditorium. Shattering the quiet was a man holding up a rotary bell, which he banged regally with a gavel every couple of steps as he walked down the aisle towards the stage. That man was Paing Hechanova, director of Rotary International, the Rotarian leader they chose to open the 100-year opening session of Rotary International was Filipino, proudly District 3830, the epitome of an exceptional international leader, projecting the very best of Rotary International. His demeanor and dignified stance reminded me of his track record of service, his generosity, wisdom, and innumerable impactful contributions to Rotary. I felt mightily proud then as a spectator, and now that he lived among us and showed us the way. Today, I join you in honoring the ultimate Rotarian who rightfully deserves this prestigious recognition as this year's acclaimed District Peace Icon. He modeled for Rotarians everywhere what it means to be a man for others, espousing love through Rotary service as his lifelong advocacy. Love given freely, quietly, and unconditionally promotes peace, builds goodwill, and is capable of working miracles. Peace is the path we take for bringing growth and prosperity to society. Without peace and harmony, achieving political strength, economic stability, and cultural growth will be impossible. Human civilizations flourish only when there is peace. So on behalf of Rotary International District 3830, allow me to commend, thank, and congratulate the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo for another memorable edition of our District 3830 Peace Awards. Thank you for building in us a strong sense of gratitude and appreciation for the best of mankind, such as Prid Paing, and for the humanitarian efforts that build solidarity and champion peace. More power to you, Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo. And love to the Hechanova family from my partner Conrad and I, and from a very grateful district. Thank you.
PP Cynthia, you may unmute.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you, Governor Joji, for that most inspiring and most compelling message. And now we go to the portion of the response to the award. And I would like to call on this very dynamic Rotary leader, past President Raisa Hechanova Posadas, who is actually considered by her peers, rightfully so, as being as dedicated as her illustrious father. So please, Raisa, for the response.
Good afternoon, District Governor Joji Tan, past District Governor Chacha Camacho, who gave me my first opportunity to serve at the district level, despite my being only 3 years as a Rotarian. The other district governors here present, life-changing President Rage Lorca and other LCPs, Charter President Rene Andrews, my boss next year in the district membership team, and other past presidents with us today. Thank you all so much for spending your precious Saturday afternoon to help celebrate peace. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm a late bloomer as a Rotarian, not becoming one until just 5 years ago, after my dad had already been in Rotary for 50 plus years. Over the years, Chacha has invited me several times to your club for meetings, but the timing was just wrong. Eventually, a few friends and I organized the Rotary Club of Makati Premier District. On behalf of my sister Rena and Rihanna, my brother Rafi, and some family members joining us from London, New York, Michigan, and here in Manila, I would like to commend the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo for establishing the District 3830 Peace Awards during Maridel Villavicencio's term in Rotary year 1998-1999. But more importantly, for institutionalizing the process and keeping these awards alive for almost 25 years. That's actually pretty amazing, and it's a testament to the strength of your club. An example certainly for others to follow. As CP Rennie always says, this club is a family, and that is our culture. And I witnessed that last year when I served under Gov Chacha and planned activities with dear Marisa, whom I had met 10 years ago. And I saw how you all came together for Chacha at the most challenging time in her life. We also would like to thank you wholeheartedly for honoring our dad's memory in declaring him as a 24th laureate of this Peace Award. I recall my dad attending these awards regularly at the monument in Guadalupe. So he knew what this award meant and what it stood for. If he were with us today, he would be so thrilled, not because you honored him, but because this would have been an opportunity to promote peace and Rotary's core values of integrity and service. We appreciate the work of the members of the awards selection committee headed by Maridel and its members Gov Chacha, Renee, Rage Lorca, and P.E. Nikki Giliadoga, and the others that coordinated with me, like Cynthia Reyes and Bel Painor, and others involved, like Carmen Alcilius, Lee Guilar, David Santamaria, and Miriam Medalla. It certainly takes a village, and we thank you for all your efforts. My first real glimpse into my dad's thoughts on Rotary was in 2009. He had just turned 80, and at that time, there was no pets, there was no distas, and no Rotary, and the Rotary Leadership Institute had just been set up. So he felt this very strong need to contribute his share in preserving and fostering the ideals of service, especially to younger Rotarians. So his first book, Love for Others is What Rotary is not about him. He gave me very strict boundaries on what we could write about his life. He wanted the book to be about Rotary. It was a collection of his speeches throughout 40 plus years of being a Rotarian. And by then, he had attended 27 RI conventions, 28 Rotary Institutes, 11 international assemblies, was a member of 24 RI committees, and was RI President's representative to 22 district conferences all over the world. So the wealth of knowledge gained over the years from these involvements is what he wanted to share with others. Helping Dad do this book, including even layouting 200 of the book's 300 pages, was my way of bonding with him, with my dad, in the context of Rotary. And doing this first book and the two books that followed was my Rotary moment, even before I became a Rotarian. So fast forward to 10 years later, and my dad was now 90, and we released the second edition of that coffee table book to reflect his additional exposure with what would now be 31 RI committees by that time. But he wanted this information, this knowledge, to be shared with club presidents as well all around the country. So at the same time that he released his second book, he released his third book, which was a paperback edition called The Power of Serving Others, which was reorganized into chapters based on Rotary's core values. He wanted every club president to have one. And today, I'm fulfilling his wishes and I'm more than halfway there. I have delivered 640 books to 5 district governors from Cagayan to Laguna, weighing over 1,000 pounds. And when Typhoon Odette hit, I was all set to send District Governor Ana Bumagat's books for her district in Ormoc, Leyte. Gov. Joji, utang muna ha. I'm doing the ones further away first. But the ones for our district is already packed in 4 huge balikbayan boxes, ready to be sent to your house. So if my dad could whisper in my ear today, these are the things he would like me to say. 1. First, support the TRF and do good in the world. Support the polio eradication efforts with them. Second, he would say, a person should not seek the position because it is the position that seeks the person. He told this to me over and over again. He said that he has never aspired for any position, nor has he asked to be assigned to any. He believes that when you do what you are expected to do as a Rotarian, God opens the way for opportunities to do service. It will just come. Third, enjoy Rotary. Enjoy the fellowships, enjoy the internationality of Rotary. Go to an RI convention, a zone institute, or a presidential conference, or visit your sister clubs. And finally, give and do without expecting anything in return. In 2010, my parents directed their donation to the Rotary Foundation as an Arch Clump Society member entirely to polio because all of my dad's Rotary moments was centered around polio. In ending, I'd like to leave you with how Dad consistently ended all of his speeches. Saint Teresa of Calcutta once said, "It is not how much we do, but how much love we put in the doing. It is not how much we give, but how much love is put in the giving." So inspired by her words, he adopted it to say, one cannot serve without loving, and one cannot love without serving. Love for others is what Rotary is. Thank you and good afternoon.
Past President Raisa for that most heartfelt and inspiring actual response. So now I think there's a video to be played.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, we are family. Let me walk with my brother, my sister in perfect harmony. Let
indeed is the most urgent need of our times, of our troubled times, yet it is the most elusive and most evasive. So let us learn from the words of some of the great leaders who talked about peace. Albert Einstein said, "Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding." Even the rocker Jimi Hendrix says, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will earn peace." And Martin Luther King said, "The peace is not merely by absence of tension, it is the presence of justice." But I like what Mother Teresa said, and it prepares you for the group photo. So Mother Teresa said, "The beginning of peace is a smile." So ladies and gentlemen, give us your biggest smile, and as you open your cameras for our group photo.
May we request everyone to please turn on the cameras.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Next slide. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, and then last slide. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. There you go. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, President Rage. And now for you to close the formal part of our ceremony, Peace Award ceremony, may I request you to please adjourn this event.
Thank you, BP Cynthia. By the power vested in me by the Rotary Club of Makati San Lorenzo, I now adjourn this 2022 Rotary 330 Peace Awards.
On behalf of the club, we thank you so much warmly for your presence, for the time you shared with us this afternoon in this Rotary Peace Awards. But hang on, we actually would request everyone to join us in the fellowship after this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Have
you,
a great,
Raisa
great
and family,
afternoon.
for joining us tonight.
Yes,
this afternoon.
Raisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Reg. Thank you, everyone.